Hello, welcome back. We got some research in alteration done. So we're not going to do enough research this month to get to 7, unfortunately. We are now at 6. That gives us Soul Vortex and Darkness, both of which we can do and are quite useful. There's some other cool stuff in here, but I think those are the most important ones for us at the moment. We do have that alteration site, so we could do cheap transformations as well, which might come in handy. We'll see. Anyway, there's research. We cast a lot of spells this month. Our projection landed in Cedarwood. Just trying to do some damage to Makoni, hopefully kill some mages. It does look like these guys do cast Phoenix Pyre now, eventually. I think. Yeah, there's Phoenix Pyre. Some of them do. Didn't get any of the mages with meteors, unfortunately. We did get 4 of the hoplites, though, so, you know, that's something. Took a little bit of the shine off the army, you know, 4 hoplites, not bad. He also then very rudely assassinated our Atavi chieftain with a pretty seriously geared out assassin. Which you'll bless again? Blood Surge, Unaging Heroism. Okay. So there's that. Then we have a lot of battles. Okay. I've written down which battles are the important ones. The rest, not so much. So, first important one is Range of Light. This is the Makoni stack, putting our Throne of Death under siege. So, this throne does, of course, have a Well of Pestilence in it. So, the longer he sits here sieging it, the better. I think there's nothing crazy here still. There's a couple of just guys with scars. I'm not expecting much from this army, to be honest. You got any items anywhere? No. All of his good stuff is on his golems and stuff. And his assassins and his big dudes with the implementer axes. Anyway, that's now sieging Range of Light. It is sitting on a Well of Pestilence though, so that's in our favour. It's done about 250 wall damage out of 500, so probably going to pop it open next month. Next important battle is Greenwoods. Between that we have some Golem action and some Draco action. Yeah. I did notice this guy has, what is it, 15 magic resistance in our Dominion? Good target for just popping with Mind Hunt, but our god is often tied up, so... Anyway, Greenwoods then. This is important because it's Lanka. Lanka's doing stuff. It's a big army. It's nothing very interesting though. It's just a bunch of long dead, basically. It's doing Rush of Strength, so that's something. So there is a big Lanka stack. 367 things led by 2 dudes. Okay, Lanka's finally entering the game. Next important battle is Dead Forest. Right, so this was a thugged out Miru champion attacking my Lizard province. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, don't mess with lizards. So we retain our Lizard province, which is pretty good. That was Dead Forest. Next important battle is Sauron Forest, that's way down there. So between that, we have some golems, some Mouflons moving around, Hallmark. We tried to take a province with some monkeys and bounced off. Cursed Land, we got... Oh, we took a province with a Windmaster just doing air release, that's nice. We also saw... Yeah, the Bulber is coming out of the caves to attack us as well. Which is annoying, but ultimately, unless something can take our thrones, I don't think we care too much. These guys probably aren't going to siege any forts down anytime soon. But he does have 10 million beast bats also behind them, so who knows. Fenneker is another polemark. Sauron Forest then, we moved into Pyrenees. All these sheep and hurlers. So we've mostly got just our sacreds. We've also got our big guy. Bigshot.ping. Buffing himself and getting into the action too. But since this army is mostly sheep, it's not it's not very difficult. The boulders are pretty strong, but they're not going to penetrate our invuln, so... How much damage do they do again? 25? Oh, 37. I mean, I guess even through invuln, that's... even hitting the invuln, that's still a lot of damage, right? We're okay, though. So, we punched through a little bit of Pyrenees stuff. Lost some of the long dead horses and some of our sacreds, but... Clearing some of this junk out of the way. We also killed 2 Maru champions and a commander. That's nice. And a bunch of frost brands and a great sword of sharpness. You know, 3 items for clearing out this junk. And I think that's it for important stuff here. There's also, of course, the battle at the fortress in Tarim, though. We also lost another province to golems, took the empty province for free, and then, yeah, we stormed Tarim as well. So, storming against Makoni. There's not much here. I think we could lose mages to just random discus throwers, though, which is always great. Maybe I should have pushed stuff back. Might have been smart. As it is, though, not a terribly interesting battle. But it does cost us some stuff. It took a while to kill that dude. Yeah, so there's storming Tarim. 2 of our Buddhas turned into war hyenas, but they're fine, that's okay. But yeah, we lost a Witch Doctor and a Spider Clansork. I guess it's sad. 3 of our Sacreds. Otherwise, though, it's not too bad. It looks worse than it actually is because the transformations are listed there and then 15 of them are Blackhawks, you know. But we killed out a bunch of Peltasts and took the province anyway. Ventral Waters only hit scouts, so not too bad there. FT is just the sight triggering long dead attacks on mages. That's okay. Dubros, we got a Black Steel Helmet. Ashlands, we got 600 gold, very nice. Did some patrolling, found a scout. Finished the Palisades into failure. Range of light, our walls are damaged. That's okay. And I think that's it for the important stuff. We bought some mercenaries. We're starving in Tarim, but we've just given out bags this turn, so it doesn't matter. We're back down to a healthy 97 supply usage. And that's it for messages. So here's the map now. So I think we're probably going to get attacked by Therados next. There's almost 2,000 ghosts here. So, yeah. So I'm going to keep splitting our territory up and we'll talk about it in chunks. We've got, let's call this the Western Theatre. Not much happening over here yet, but I think maybe we get attacked soon. There's not really any reason to build up 2,000 ghosts unless you're about to attack someone, right? Unless he's just, you know, really defensive. But we still got these guys patrolling. I think they can kill quite a lot of ghosts, as can Firestorm. I think these guys can fend off quite a lot of ghosts. It's just, you know... It's just going to be... I mean, a lot of the stuff is going to probably overwhelm us and get around and stuff. I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. Firestorm might clear things out pretty quickly. So to help over here, I'm going to forge some rings of fire resistance to give to the air mages. And then I'll probably also... I should probably include the priests in the patrol as well. Who else is patrolling? You guys? Let's get all the patrollers selected. So we've got all this stuff patrolling. It's just a case of, can these guys, like... Where do they stand to do banishes where they're not just going to get killed immediately? I don't know. But yeah, you can be in the battle too. I was wondering if I should give that ring to the Talistic Animate now and claim this throne. So I was wondering, is this Talistic Animate going to get attacked by Vengeful Waters and die? Can I do anything about that? If I put one of those, like a Dancing Trident on her, is she going to survive against water rallies? I'm not sure. How'd you make Dancing Tridents again? Is that an air item or... yes, okay. Don't have any air gems left at the moment. I could make a Dancing Trident next month, I guess, and give that to her. Maybe that helps. I don't know. I guess it's not a huge issue. But that's all that's really happening over here still. We're just patrolling with these guys and we'll wait and see what happens. Hopefully it's enough to fend them off, but it's a lot of ghosts. I don't think we care too much though unless there's some mages in the battle. I'm confident that Firestorm clears out a lot of ghosts, which might then just trigger a HP route, I don't know. Remains to be seen. That's the Western Theatre anyway. Eastern Theatre then. So we just had our victory here in Sarin Forest where we cleared out that Pyrenees junk. Okay. The next two things we need to do are make sure that we are securing World Pillar, which is very safe currently even though it's empty. But we should do something about that. I think we then need to decide if we're going to go after this throne or this one, honestly, which might be the easier of the two, but if we go for this throne, it's easy to pull the units back to help in the homeland if need be. Whereas if we go all the way down to this one, we're kind of out on a limb a bit. So I'm not sure. But we should probably make a decision next month, because we could put together a little army that just walks south and tries to take this. We'll see. For the time being, we have a big Lanka stack and what remains of the Pyrenees stuff here. So everything in Sarin is just going to move patrol to Eric's. And at that point, we'll probably take some of the items off these guys. Big Shot, we can split up some of his items. We'll put these frost brands in the lab, stuff like that. We've got a free great sword of sharpness that can go in the lab. But we'll move patrol here to defend during the turn. And then maybe we just put all of these mages in with these guys, and they just all march south. Not a bad army. It's not super strong, but yeah, it's something. Maybe we march them at this throne, I don't know. If not, we just need to lock down this throne, and these guys arrive in Acasta next month. So there's also a ton of sacreds with this little stack as well. There's another 30 sacreds. So this is reasonably safe at the moment, but we can send stuff out to attack thrones soon. Or pull more stuff over here, I don't know. That's the Western Theatre. Southern Theatre is the one that's interesting at the moment. Hinom is sitting in his cap with a bunch of skellies. He has 8 huge crushers, a wooden colossus. I don't know, he was really waiting to get attacked by Maconi. Not going to happen. What's he going to do now? I don't know. But we need to secure our throne and take this throne. So, we have these guys sitting here. The fort is full of junk. We have 80 long-dead archers. Bunch of Scorpion Beasts. Scorpion Beasts are nice because of the tail. The tail does a shitload of armor negating poison damage if they hit you with it. So we're going to make a bunch more Scorpion Beasts. Quite a lot more. Basically using every, what do you guys call it again? Hyena Clan dude here? To make more Scorpion Beasts. They also moved the Manfiend over as well. I'm tempted to give this guy the Ring of the False Prophet permanently. Just to have another mobile H3. Now that I know I can't move the ring around, moving the ring between labs to have to list the Animate's Claim Thrones doesn't seem quite as appealing. Maybe this guy should just be our new H3, I don't know. He's in the fort currently though. So, there's 2 ways this is going to go. Way 1, we're currently at, we're below half wall, so he probably takes the fort probably opens the fort next month. I'm reviving a Bane Lord. Big guy. He's going to be in this battle whenever we get stormed. I'm going to put a bunch of gear on the Bane Lord so that he can fight giants. And this guy is going to cast Rigor Mortis and Darkness. And Rigor Mortis and Darkness are very, very bad for living units, like these guys. And don't bother undead units, so our undead units will have a huge advantage. And hopefully we could even have one of these guys cast Heat from Hell too. Which isn't quite as effective in Dom 6 as it was in Dom 5, but, Heat from Hell and Rigor Mortis, we'll put them up, try and fatigue out the enemy army enough that all of our undead stuff and our Bane Lord can just walk around cleaning up. I think that's the plan here. Not a very complicated plan, but I think it's fine. Should do well. Another thing we can do now is, since we've just took Terram, if we leave behind some of the stuff, a lot of our units can actually just move straight to Droigar. So if I hit Y on Droigar, you can see nice new army put together. It is quite a lot of sacreds. I think there's 100 sacreds in this army. Yeah. So 100 sacreds plus 200 pygmy archers and a shitload of casters are going to be adjacent to Radiant of Light next month. So whether there's a storm or we break siege with this stuff next month, we have options. I don't think our Throne of Death is going to be under any real threat for any length of time. So what I might do next turn is just break siege, plus the stuff that's moving over. And we'll try and take Cedarwood during the ritual phase as well. Hopefully just eliminate this stack entirely. Frees us up to lock down these 2 thrones, and then that's it. That's the end of the Southern Theatre. We don't need to do anything else then. We just need to hold the thrones forever. Well, we need to claim them as well, but yeah. That's fine. So that's what's happening here. We do also, as a third thing, still have the Blackhawks here. Oh, I need to, I guess, move you? Yeah, I should move you. Put you over here. Is there anything I could cast on birds that would keep them alive longer? I don't know. I guess I can do Beast Fury on them. It gives them some morale and attack skill, and it affects animals. Why not? These guys are on hold and attack rear, that should be. Hold and attack rear. So we'll smash into this turn as well. See if we can attack rear all those mages. That would be very funny if it works. So, lots of stuff happening here. We'll just have to wait and see what Hinnom does, but hopefully we can crush this Makoni stack, secure the throne, and then we're done here, which is great. We do, unfortunately, still have a bunch of like golems and stuff walking around. So the last thing happening over here is we are summoning another golem this month. And we're going to turn him into an anti-golem. So next month we'll forge the gear for him, and his job will just be to teleport at golems when we see them and kill them. So, yeah. That's the other thing we're working on at the moment. That's the Southern Theatre. Northern Theatre is a bit awkward, because there's lots of stuff on the way. There's a dragon here. Another golem coming down. And the big 1,000 Therados stack. And we need to keep up 2 thrones. It's kind of awkward. We did just get the Palisades into fairly a finish, though. So I'm going to try and upgrade that to a fortress, and all of the sacreds that were in it are now moving over to Winden. So, we have 60 sacreds. I've moved over some priests to do some blessings. They're also on advance some spells, just in case, you know, it's the Dracolich attacking. They can try and banish it. You've got some mages coming over to just deploy big earlies. Lots of guys moving over to defend this while we get the Palisades here finished, which is going to take another 2 months. So Dracolich might fly over if he's feeling saucy. We'll see. His hit points must be kind of low at the moment. He's in 5 points of Dominion. But we just need to, again, we just need to hold the thrones. I don't care too much about losing territory at this point. Try to keep up the thrones. Oh yeah, we also have this guy here. He's just been making spiders all game. I need a magic leader here to lead them out of that province. Do we have a free magic leader? We got 30 leadership. How many spiders do we have? I wish I could see how much stuff I have selected. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I should try and send something over just to lead them away. That would be smart. Anyway, for the time being, we're just moving here and securing this. This is kind of precarious, because these big stacks are going to smash open forts really quickly. So we need to get these locked down and then secured so that we can mount defenses if we need to. But first we need to actually get the buildings built, so there's still 2 months before the Palisades is up here. We'll try and keep these things upright anyway. The new stuff that's just been recruited this month can't quite get to Winden in 1 turn, but it's going to Jelenia Goris. That's another 33 sacreds in this area. Yeah, and we'll just keep moving stuff over here. I also bid on mercenaries, so these guys. It's barbarians and skellies. They can try and defend against this stuff if it attacks our cap, which it might do. I might be better off patrolling with the new sacreds as well, honestly. I'm not 100% sure what's the best to do. I mean, we have 60 sacreds in Winden already. Maybe these guys should just patrol? Or even move it into this stack, I don't know. They're in a wasteland currently, so they're probably starving. Actually, there's quite a lot of supplies in that wasteland. It might be safer to patrol for a bit. I could also put up heat from hell. Are there any more priests over here? No. I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I could probably move some stuff from here to patrol as well. Okay, I decided to patrol some stuff over here. So we got 2 big fire mages just spamming fire rallies, basically. We have a bunch of sacreds, some guys doing Horde of Skeletons, a couple of air mages casting Mistform on people, 1 guy blessing. We've also got the barbarians patrolling as well, and the skeletons. So, if this moves on to Machaka, I think we're okay. It should be fine. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on up here. I think that should be good, though. I really don't want my cap to get put under siege, because, obviously, our cap mages and our sacreds are extremely good. I don't want to miss out on recruiting them. But I think that is basically what's happening. It's like an overview. Also doing a lot of forging at the moment. So we have that Banelord that's coming out next month. So I wanted to make some items for him. Oh, I'm also making a Ring of Tame Lightning for the anti-golem, because a lot of the golems that Makoni is fielding do a lot of lightning damage, actually, especially the guy with the shield. So Shadowbrand, Lead Shield, Dragon Helmet, Boots of Grasping Earth. I thought that might be an interesting item for the Banelord. Doesn't really need reinvigoration. Maybe some cat charms, elemental armor. Gold cap is for the anti-golem. There was something else I was going to make instead of the cat charm, though. Cat charm is a bit underwhelming on a golem. I was trying to beef up my golem, my anti-golem's defense, but I don't think the cat charm is it. I might just make a Amulet of Resilience for the Mound Fiend. Mound Fiend with some Reinvig boots and a amulet. He's going to be pretty reinvigorated. So, yeah. Anyway, that's how things look at the moment as an overview. We'll just keep seeing how things develop. We're still doing okay, though. Just need to see how what happens when this guy attacks us. Need to smash the Makoni stack. And then the more little victories we have, the more stuff gets freed up to keep pushing people away from us. That's it, though, for turn 59. I'm doing this offline. I need to remember to submit that. Actually, I'll do it now. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.